My biggest takeaway from it was because I don't even think Gears Reloaded is a great thing to judge it or benchmark it by at all. Because it is such an old game. Like it damn well better run well.
Sure. That's what I said. Yeah.
But my big takeaway from it was when we were all watching the Xbox showcase together, and there was Phil Spencer shows up at the end and he's got one. It looked like a brick. It was like it just looked enormous, but actually picking it up and playing a few minutes of Gears Reloaded on it, it's a lot lighter than I expected it to be in a good way. Like it was not the brick that I was half expecting. So
that's good.
Michael, that impressed me about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm still thinking about, like, especially as I'm using the Switch 2 a lot more. When we're at IGN Live, I didn't get to spend too much time with the Switch 2, but now that I'm home and really got to sink my teeth into using the Switch 2, when I think about the Xbox Ally X, I'm like, man, the ergonomic shape of, like, it feels like holding a controller, man. The Joy-Cons are fine. They work for what they are, but man, I got, like, my hands are just like, I got big grippers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm balling, man. But I think to that point, I'm kind of running into trouble playing handheld mode without some kind of external grip attachment with my Switch 2. Whereas with the Xbox Ally X, I'm like, yeah, it's a bigger device. It's not necessarily like, it's not too heavy. I don't think it's heavy at all, but it is bulky, so it's a little bit hard to take around. But man, holding that thing, it's like, oh no, I'm like, this is a full actual gameplay experience with a full gamepad. And just like this, it might not look great. It looks like puppy ears, but I mean, compared to the regular Asus ROG Ally, the ergonomic difference it's night and day. And I think that's an overall positive thing, like the way that thing is built with the handles. That's like the sweet spot. Like the Steam Deck is 90% of the way there ergonomically, but I think the ROG Ally, Xbox Ally X is the closest to the ideal situation for a handheld grip.
And I guess before I move to Ninja Gaiden 4, Michael, now that you've sat with it for a week and a half, whatever it's been, where are you landing with it? Like, are you going to buy one this fall? Or is it are you still you going to wait and see on the price? Like, how are you feeling about it?
It's all about price, man. And that's the biggest question, because we pretty, like, with the specs, we pretty much, like, I don't want to say we know exactly how it's going to perform, but we have a very good idea of how it is. And talking to our like hardware, or like when it comes to like technical benchmarking for hardware, our expert internally, Jackie Thomas, she's used pretty much every PC handheld under the sun. She actually just reviewed the Legion Go S with SteamOS on it that has a Z1 Extreme, which is the previous generation processor, similar to what the like the one before what the Xbox Ally X is going to use. And she was like, yeah, this is a fantastic handheld, and it performs really well. So if that does, then the sky's kind of the limit for the Xbox Ally X, but there's so many things around it, like price, battery life, or like how does the UI actually work? I mean, I was impressed with it, but that's also a big question long term. So for me, it's like I have my eye on this. This might be the ideal handheld, especially because you can pull from all other PC libraries. That's like a big thing that I'm waiting for someone to really, really nail. And I think Xbox has the opportunity to do that the most seamless way possible. But yeah, price, that's the thing, man. Price is going to be big, and I'm still sitting by like 800, 750 maybe. But then even
for the base model or for the X?
No, for the X, which is the top level model. I think I said this during IGN Live when we did the podcast, is that the base model is going to be significantly weaker, and I think that's important to get people in the door who don't necessarily care about graphics in the same way that we might as like tech sickos, I guess. Like, I'm trying to run these things 1080p native res with high settings, 60 FPS. That's what I want. But not everybody needs that or expects that. If you have someone who's younger who might be like, yeah, I want to get them this, but they're not going to care if this is going to be a consistent 60 FPS or full 1080p, right? They might knock things down to low settings. Who cares? I think it's important to have a much cheaper option, not just like a step below, but like several steps below that is going to be more approachable. So maybe that Z2A processor is much weaker, but I think that opens the door to having something that is maybe 300 to 400. I don't know about that, but maybe 400-ish. Who knows? We'll see. That's the big question.
How about you, Miranda? I know you haven't had a chance to get your hands on it yet, but are you feeling good about this? Are you interested, or are you kind of holding back and waiting and seeing?
As a Steam Deck owner, it's one of those things where it's like, do I really need another one? I mean, I guess I could give my Steam Deck to like a family member or something if I were to invest in this, but I don't know. I think I need to hold it first, because that was one jarring thing when I did get my Steam Deck, that it was so large and kind of heavy. For people who have small wrists, small hands, shout out to y'all, because that's me too. And heavier devices can really just take a toll faster. So I think ergonomically it looks really comfortable. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the Xbox controller and what they've designed there, and seeing it made to this, it looks really nice. But also it's like, I don't really need it. Like I just don't at this point. So that's kind of where it is. It's not really offering anything that I don't already have. And that's sort of what's stopping me from like really considering getting something like this, just again, because it's going to be enormously expensive and I have other things to pay for. So,
Oh,
but otherwise the novelty is really cool. And I like that they're trying something, but
it's kind of where I am. I've already had the great privilege of saving up a bunch of money, and I just got a new gaming PC, which was a lot. I also upgraded to a PS5 Pro recently to get ready for GTA 6. So, I'm not sure I'm going to have any fun budget left for what is, as you said, Miranda, it's a luxury. It's not a need, this handheld, but I guess we'll see what the final pricing is and see when it's actually dropping. But I definitely, even just playing it for a few minutes, I would say I came away impressed versus like, oh, it's too big or too bulky, or no, I liked what I checked out. Thanks for checking out this clip from Unlocked, IGN's weekly Xbox show. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to watch the full episode at youtube.com/IGN Games. New episodes of Unlocked drop every Thursday on IGN Games, IGN.com, and your favorite podcast platforms. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.